The harsh punishment this teen received is leaving many parents divided. Does the punishment fit the crime? This is a question all parents find themselves asking when they have to discipline their kids. And while his parents were on vacation, 14-year-old Angel Martinez didn't exactly live up to his name. One bad decision led to his parents giving him a most unorthodox punishment that many say went too far. Simply grounding Angel for a month would have been too easy. Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos. You're 14 years old and free of any parental supervision. What would you do first? Some of us would have gone the Home Alone route and raided the pantry for junk food. Others would have thrown a giant party. Angel Martinez, shown here, however, had other plans. When the Phoenix teenager's parents went on vacation to Las Vegas, Angel was left to his own devices. In his version of the story, it all started innocently enough. Instead of throwing a rager in his parents' home, he wanted to do something nice for them. He had his eyes on the family Range Rover, which was just chilling in the driveway like a sitting duck. Some kids would have immediately grabbed the keys, but not Angel. He wanted to surprise his parents, so he hand-washed the car. That's when Angel ran into a problem. How do you dry off a car after you wash it by hand? Surely letting it air dry in the hot Arizona heat wouldn't work. That's when Angel had his most logical thought yet. He'd dry it the old-fashioned way. He grabbed the keys, hopped into the car, and turned the ignition. With that, the licenseless Angel stomped on the gas and took off. His quiet residential street was suddenly filled with the sound of squealing tires, which was a big problem, not just for Angel. You see, his residential street was home to families with kids and pets who sometimes accidentally wandered into the road. They enjoyed a quiet life. Having Angel suddenly careening through the streets like a madman wasn't exactly ideal. What Angel described as a spin around the block didn't sit well with his neighbors, who feared for his life, their lives, and probably for the survival of their front lawns, which were right in the line of Angel's reckless driving. So they called the police. Before Angel could say joyride, his parents received a call from the police and from concerned neighbors and effectively hit the brakes on their vacation. On the flight back to Phoenix, they had plenty of time to come up with the appropriate punishment, which is when things went from reckless to downright controversial. Most parents would have grounded their kid or taken away his video game privileges, but the Martinezes had a better idea. If they wanted to get through to Angel, they had to be creative. The day of the big punishment, neighbors peered out their windows and once again looked towards the Martinez house. There was another disturbance, but this one was welcomed. They saw a strange sight: Angel's bedroom on the front lawn. In an effort to teach Angel a lesson, his parents forced him to put everything from his bedroom out onto the front lawn. They weren't selling it, however. With a confused-looking Angel sitting on his bed, people were encouraged to take whatever they wanted for free. "We took all of his stuff. His room is 100% empty," Angel's father, Ramon, explained. "We're just giving all his stuff away. It was the punishment we've all heard in unrealistic teen movies. If you don't listen, we'll give away all your things." But this wasn't a bad teen movie, and the Martinezes weren't threatening Angel. They were following through. It was every kid's nightmare brought to life, and some people found the Martinez's reaction to be too harsh, until details came out about Angel's past. It turns out this little joyride wasn't exactly Angel's first offense. In fact, he'd been in hot water a few times in the past, and by the time he got behind the wheels of his parents' Range Rover, they were both at the end of their ropes. A sign perched against Angel's bed explained it all. "Sorry, I stole my parents' car and was speeding," was written across the cardboard for all to see. Such an intense and embarrassing punishment may seem a little too strict. But to the Martinez parents, the punishment more than fit the crime. It was a long time coming. While Ramon sat in a lawn chair sipping a glass of water, neighbors and passers-by collected Angel's belongings for free, including his name-brand clothing and expensive electronics. Before long, Angel's bed was taken too, forcing the teen onto the grass. Meanwhile, Ramon explained why he chose this punishment in the first place. "Mostly to apologize to the neighbors," he said. To him, Angel's actions were too dangerous to ignore. "He could have ran someone over. Something really bad could have happened," Ramon said. He hopes that this punishment teaches Angel that things like this will not be tolerated, and that his actions, however fun they were at the time, have some not-so-fun consequences. Surprisingly, though, Angel wasn't too upset about this particular consequence. "It's kind of weird," he admitted, "but, I think it's a fair punishment." Even though Angel wasn't the one who paid for all the bedroom furniture, this punishment still hit him where it hurts. Right in the ego. Without his designer apparel, top-of-the-line electronics, and brand-new bed, Angel will be roughing it for the time being, or at least until his parents decide he's learned his lesson. One thing's for sure, Angel won't be joyriding again anytime soon. But while the public sorted out whether or not the punishment fit the crime, imagine how strange it was for the neighbors to take a kid's bed while he was sitting on it. A family not so far away from dealing with the fallout of a seriously unfair punishment. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspirational stories.